Building a tower to declare the renouncing of God. When I was young, I did not understand why those people at Babel built a tower as well as a city. What was the purpose of the tower? If you read this portion of the Holy Word, you will find that the tower was a declaration made to the whole universe, especially to God, that man had become independent of God and everyone else. The principle of a city with a tower is the same in human society today. A tower signifies advertisements. Even in Christian work, there may be the building of a tower for advertisement. A certain Dr. So-and-so may be advertised as a world-famous preacher. That advertisement is a tower. In such a case, Jesus Christ would not have as great a name as Dr. So-and-so, the world-famous preacher. People go to hear him, not Christ. Big signs, extensive advertisements. These are the building of a tower. Babel is the source of Babylon, for Babylon is the Greek equivalent of the Hebrew word Babel. Eventually, we not only have Babel in Genesis 11, but Babylon in Revelation 17. The Babylon found in Revelation 17 is today's Christendom. Many leaders in today's Christianity know that Babylon in Revelation 17 is Christendom. Nevertheless, they continue building their own Babylon. Not only do they remain in Babylon, they are building it. They want to build their towers as high as possible. One day, as I was considering this kind of situation, the Lord showed me that the city of Babel is like a tomb and that the tower is like a tombstone. If a tomb does not have a tombstone, it will be incomplete. When people erect a sign for advertisement, they should realize that it is a tombstone, a mark of the dead, making a name to deny God's name. The tower was also built for the purpose of making themselves a name. In seeking to make themselves a name, they denied God's name. That is, they denied God himself. What offended God the most was that the purpose of building the Tower of Babel was to make a name for man. To make a name for man is actually to deny God's name. If you read the next chapter, Genesis 12, carefully, you will see that when Abraham went into the good land, he did not build a tower to make himself a name. He built an altar that he might call on the name of the Lord. Here at Babel, rebellious men built a city with a tower for making a name for man. But Abraham in the good land erected a tent for his dwelling and built an altar for calling on the name of the Lord. That man-made tower at Babel was surely an offense to God. To set up a tower for making ourselves a name is equal to denying God's name. It is better that we conceal our name. If you intend to get a name, it is better you get a bad name. The result, scattered in living. The first result of man's fourth fall was that mankind was scattered in living, no longer able to live together in one place. According to the Bible, the church in the first century was not scattered. The church was spreading. Likewise, in all of our migrations, we have been spreading. Scattering means division, but we are not divided. We are one and we are spreading. We expect more churches to be raised up in the years to come. But that will not be a scattering. It will be a marvelous spreading. The church is not going to be scattered. It is going to spread. Confounded in language. Secondly, as a result of the fourth fall, mankind was confounded in language, no longer able to have the same language. At Babel, the language was confounded and confused. As I pointed out in Message 34, language is the utterance, the expression of our concepts. In the church, we should not have different kinds of speaking, because in the church, we should have only one mind. In Romans chapter 15, verse 5 to 6, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 10, and Philippians chapter 2, verse 2, the Apostle Paul charged the believers to be of one mind. We have only one mind. Some people criticize us severely, saying that all the local churches are the same, speak the same thing, and have the same concept. Although they claim that this is terrible, I say that it is marvelous. This is the reverse of Babel.